Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Vic Media channel. We will continue the project with the create, update, and delete movie functions. We're gonna go to the movies file in the Graphql folder. We need to define on the mutation for create, update, and delete movie. And the first one is create movie. We have GQL. Let's bring the fragment here. Movie fields. We have mutation. And then the input. Create movie input. And then create movie input, and we have movie fields. Then just clone it to the update and delete. We have update movie. Here is update movie. Update. And here is delete movie. We don't need the fragment in this case, and the input just the ID. This be a string. Delete movie ID is ID. Pretty much. Let's save the file and open the movie action. We need to bring the create movie, update and delete movie. And let's copy this action, paste here. Then we change it to create movie. We have the input, and in here we have respawn await upload client, and let's rename it and let's change query to mutate, and here we have mutation create movie, and the variable would be the input, and then you will set the movie list. We will have the own movie list, and then the new movie created. We have data and create movie, and let's return this action. So let's copy create movie and paste it so that we can use for update movie. In here we have update movie, dispatch action, and we also have the movie ID. Let's put the ID in the variable also. And in here, if respawn data updates movie, we will have the new list. Let's clone the own movie list, and we need to find the index of the updated item. So we have new list.file index, and let's find the item ID that's equal to the movie ID that we're gonna update. So we will set the new list index to the respawn data dot update movie, and after that we will dispatch the action set movie list to the new list, and then we have delete movie here. We also need to pass the ID, and the mutation here is delete movie variable is ID, and let's also define the new list here. We will filter the item but not equal to the deleted item, and then we will set the movie list with the new list, and let's return the update and delete movie action. We need to put the dispatch here, the if condition, if respawn dot data dot create movie, and the dispatch action. Okay, let's save it, and we go to the after.js file. We're gonna bring the plus circle fill icon from undesign icon, and in here we will render the plus icon. On click would be handle add movie. I also put the start here. Position is fixed. Bottom is 40. Color 0 C9. And right is 40. Font size also 40. Okay, we need to define the handle add movie function. And in here we will set the model mode to create, and set some model to true. Okay, let's go back to the web browser. So we can see the plus icon here. When we click on it, we will see pop-up model with the title is create movie, and we need to handle the submit function. Let's go back to the code editor and we go to the movie model. We're gonna bring the create movie and update movie in the form component. We will call the onFinish event, and we need to define the handle submit. And in the handle submit function, that would be an async function that taking the values from the form. If the mode is create, we will call the create movie action. I put the values here as an input, and then I will reset the form fields. Otherwise, we will have we will, we will get the ID and the update input from the values, and then we will gonna call the update movie action. We put the ID and the update input here. And go back to the web browser. I want to test the update function first. Let's click on the Iron Man, and I want to update the year to 2009 and save it. But the model is not closed, so let's inspect. I open the network and 2010 and submit. So we have the error. The ID was not provided. In the payload, we have the input, but we don't have the ID. So let's go back to the code editor, and I think we missed the ID in the mutation, in the Graphql mutation, and we need to provide the ID be a string. And let's pass the ID here. Okay, that's it. And now let's open it again. Let's change to 2009 again. Click on submit. So we have the result here. But we need to close the form. So after we submit, we will call the on OK. Let the K here be in the lower case. Yeah, let's put it to lower case as well. And in the app.js, yeah, it's lowercase. So let's go back to the web browser. And now if I want to change it to 2011, I click on submit. And we have the response here. And also the pop-up was closed. So now let's create a new movie. The image still displaying, so we need to set the movie details to no after we close the model. And let's just handle close model. And in here, we will define handle close model. We will set the model to false. And also, we're gonna bring we import the action from the redux slide movie, and we also need to import new dispatch from React Redux. And let's bring it here, dispatch, new dispatch. And when we close the model, we will dispatch the action. Set movie detail to no. Okay, that's it. And then we need to go to the movie model. In the image tag, if there is no image, we will set the src to error, and we will also set the fallback to placeholder image. No image, and then we need to add the placeholder image. Add it here, src folder. Yep. No photo. Import. No image from no photo achievement. And now I save the file, and let's go back to the web browser. When I click on movie item, we have the movie detail display with the image, and then I close it. After that, we click on the plus button, so the image disappear and we see the image placeholder. So let's add a new movie, and I want to add the mummy. Director is Alex. Policeman. And this is the description. The star is Tom Cruise. Sophia Butler. The year is 2017. Gen is action, and this is the image link. I hit on submit and scroll down, and we have the new movie here. It's the mummy. Okay, and let's work on the delete movie function. Just go back to the code editor, and then we navigate to the app.js file. On the handle delete, we will call the action delete movie. And we pass the ID here. And but we also add the delete movie action from the movie action. Okay, I click save and go back to the web browser. Let's delete Titanic. Okay, and this is deleted. Okay, so in this video we have done the add, update, and delete movie. So in the next video we will continue with the search function. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.